guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Courtney. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little mason jar crafts that you could use for fall or Halloween, so stick around. For this first project, I picked up this wishing jar from the Dollar Tree and I liked it because it had the little wooden tag. And so all I'm going to do is take off the tag and then take off the twine, and I'll save that for later. And I'm going to end up painting this tag with 2 coats of the Waverly white chalk paint. If you plan to make this a multi-seasonal piece, where the words are, you are going to want to give that a light sanding, but I, as of now, don't plan to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just paint right over that without sanding. While the tag dries, I'm going to work on my topper. So I picked up this little witch hat from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to take off just the purple tinsel and the little belt buckle thing right there, and I'm gonna leave the black on there because I am gonna be wrapping this with one of the Dollar Tree scarves, and these things are plastic and hard and knobby, and I just didn't really want that to show through when I wrapped it with the fabric, so that's why I'm leaving the black on there. Now, I had mentioned that this could turn into a multi-seasonal piece, so if you pick up 2 of these, then you can also turn this little hat into a Christmas tree, and then where the brim of the hat is, you could hot glue a bunch of the little foil presents that Dollar Tree has at Christmas time. And so that's what I meant by multi-seasonal, and then of course on the back of the tag you can put a little Christmas thing. So anyway, now I'm just taking one of these scarves and I'm just going to cut it into a square, and I'm going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again, and then I'm just going to cut kind of a little bit of a rounded corner here, and then when I open it up it'll slip right over the top of the hat. All I'm going to do is go ahead and just secure this part around the brim of the hat, and I'm just going to use hot glue. I'm just going to kind of fold over on each side in one spot, and then I'll just continue all the way around until it's completely folded over. Alright, then I'm going to take some more of this scarf, and where this kind of hemmed edge is, I'm going to put that towards the bottom where the cone meets the brim of the hat, and I'm just going to wrap this around the hat and secure it with hot glue, and then I'll have this little part kind of sticking up at the top, and all I'm going to do is just tie a little knot it off, and then trim off the extra fabric. I just took some of the Dollar Tree nautical rope, and I'm just going to hot glue that around the base of the cone on the witch hat. To make my little witch's broom, I'll be using a dowel rod from the Dollar Tree and some of this brown cream wax that I got from Hobby Lobby quite a while ago. And I'm just going to paint one coat of this on the broomstick, and then once that is done and drying, I'm going to take some raffia and I'm just going to loop it around 3 of my fingers a couple of times. I have 3 pieces of raffia and I'm just going to loop it around, tie it off, and then that will be the bristles of my broom. I am just using a piece of twine to tie this off, and then I'll just double knot it and then cut one end of the raffia, and then these pieces are kind of long, so I will wrap those kind of around to make the bristle part separated. I hope that makes sense. And to attach these little raffia bristles to the broomstick handle, I'm just going to use hot glue. And then to attach it to the witch's hat, I'm going to also use hot glue. And now I'm ready to finish up my tag, and then this little project is almost finished. To finish off my tag, I'm going to be using one of these stamps. I got these 3 sets from Tuesday Morning a couple weeks ago, and I'm simply just going to pick one of them, use some black ink, and just stamp that directly on to my tag. And then once I do that, then I'll be ready to fill my candy jar. Now, you'll notice that I did not glue the witch's hat to the mason jar lid, just because, like I said, I may decide to make this a multi-seasonal thing. And also, I kind of did a test run of trying to twist the witch's hat had I glued the mason jar lid to the witch's hat, and it just wasn't going to work very well. So, if you're going to do wrapped candy in this, I don't know that you really need the mason jar. You can probably just put the witch's hat on as the top, but I'm going to be putting Reese's Pieces in there because I couldn't find any candy corns yet, and I would want those to stay kind of fresh, so that is why I chose to leave the mason jar lid on. And just in case you decide to make this, I bought 3 boxes of the Reese's Pieces from Dollar Tree, and it doesn't quite fill it to the top. So you will need 4 boxes, especially in case you decide to give this as a gift and you want it to make sure it looks like it's completely full and not like you have just dived in and eaten some of the candy yourself. As of now, I just have it sitting next to my computer as a little snack. You can kind of tell right there how much 3 boxes fills up. I am going to be gifting this to somebody, but there you go. That one's all finished. Now let's get into the second DIY. Alright, so for this DIY, you are going to need some of these bootlaces that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and they come in a 2-pack. Some are 72 inches, some are 54 inches, and obviously there's 2 laces in each pack. I decided to use the 72 inches because I didn't want to have a bunch of seams on my jar, and so I ended up buying, I guess 3 packages. You'll need 6 laces to completely cover your jar. Now this is a ball mason jar, I will say that as well. I was going to use a Dollar Tree one, but it was a little too small. So this jar is a little bit bigger, so keep that in mind as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start at the base of the lip of the jar, and I'm simply just going to start wrapping the shoelaces around the jar, securing it with hot glue every now and then. Once the jar is all wrapped, I'm going to take some of this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap this around just the top, and then I'll fold it into the mason jar and secure it with some hot glue. Last thing to decide is what kind of embellishments you want to do for the jar. So I had a bunch of leaves from Dollar Tree and I really just kind of messed around with trying to see what kind of look that I wanted to do, and ultimately I decided to take the wooden pumpkin and put some twine around it and then wrap the stem with a little bit of twine and call it good. I ended up throwing some straws in here just to display on my coffee bar. I'm on the hunt for some fall-themed paper straws, so I'm hoping Target will put some of those out. But you certainly could take off that pumpkin and hang a little jack-o'-lantern because the colors of the orange and yellow are very candy cornish. So there you go, a very cute little way to display straws or florals or even utensils. Where I have it displayed in my little coffee bar. Great little place just to grab a straw if you need one for your drink. But I feel like the colors go really well with fall, and I really like how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. Please give this video a thumbs up if you love fall DIYs, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!